Hello. Oh, it's a good time for you this time of day because you are daytime, right? Yes. Yeah, it's about an hour. It'll be dark here. So we are Thursday evening at 3 p.m. or a little after. It's snowing here. Hi, Jim. Just back checking things over and putting out some, checking on the cams. I'm probably have to take them up tonight. It's going to minus 21. Hey, Herbert. Yeah, it's blistering. It's been snowing since yesterday, and it's like I haven't done any shoveling or clearing. The rooftops are full, so I'm going to wait till it stops before I do anything. Yes, nice to meet you on here too. That's Prua, right? Yeah, it's chilly. It's chilly now. I'm just gonna make a hot chocolate and I have my snowshoes back, packing some trails. As you can see, I hope it doesn't go offline. It's adding up quite a bit. As there's, you can see the mounds and stuff. So it's getting there. I did chocolate. What are you up to, Herbert? What's everybody up to? Prua, Herbert, Jim? Anything special? Just gonna go over and see how my water's doing. I'll be right back. Feels good under there. Hey, Ruby, how are you? You have a good dinner there, Herbert. Thank you for coming in. No problem. And Jim, you made a fatwood video. That's cool. Lots of fatwood there. Mine's in the woodshed, but haven't had to use much of it. Yeah, I'm getting snowed in, Ruby. There's the picnic table down there. I don't know if you can see it. It's coming up to the bottom. Maybe if I walk out there there for you, Ruby, you can see. I can't. I don't have my other iPad hooked up for the chat, so I'll have to come back and check your messages, but I'll show you how deep it is without the snowshoes. If you go where I haven't walked before. That's why I got these now. Time for those, packing the trails. or it'll go up over your boots, just like it just did, and it's everywhere. I know when I move, this is at my reception, so sorry about that, guys. And decorated a tree for the birds. They've been using it. They've been eating around there. I put up a bell, a couple of little bells. Nothing fancy back here, but you can see the snow. And there's the roof. I cleaned it off yesterday, but it's on there again. Thank you, Ruby. Well, that's good, Brewer. That's nice. I put a seed bell up over in the tree over there. I don't think you can see it. It's over there. There's a apple over there too. I just put for the birds. The squirrel knocked it down in the snow last night, and it's a little bit too heavy for him to carry away. So luckily, I was able to retrieve it and put it back up. But nothing has touched it. There's a moose or an elk in here, but it won't come while I'm talking, that's for sure. But here I'm getting a little bit of drip on water because I didn't clean it off before I made my fire. So I just want it to get hot enough in the coals to do my tea. Not my tea. I'm gonna have a coffee, I think. I might move my kettle down there closer. I have to be careful or not. Oh, it's almost hot anyway, so I can leave it there. It's getting enough heat. It's almost boiling. I have this thing I tried about a couple weeks ago, which I hadn't tried before, was coffee with a touch of hot chocolate and cinnamon. And it tastes really good with the cream. It's not something you'd want to have every day, but I hadn't had it before, and I tried it, and it really tastes good. No, it's a willow tree. But I had a partridge in it. Oh, it was so funny what the partridge, a rabbit came out while that partridge was there, and the rabbit put the run to it. And I didn't get it on video. That's why I called it the feisty rabbit. He did not want that grouse around. I didn't know the rabbit was that territorial. I mean, they are, but I didn't think it would taste that gross like it did. Oh, the birds do appreciate it for sure. The only ones, like I say, that don't come to my feeders is the pileated, because there's lots of food. And also they're timid here. I used to get them at my old feeders in the river valley because I kept them in the woods quite a ways. And it seems like where there's fields, there's less trees. So they come to the feeders, but not here. That's good. Thanks, Ruby. Yeah, a partridge in a pear tree, Herbert. Prua, what are you doing? What are you having with your coffee? I haven't made them in a long time. I made these yesterday. Now, they don't have any icing sugar on them because they're sweet enough. I made some butter sugar cookies, and boy, do they taste good. And they're not really Christmas ornaments. as you can see. I just cut them out from whatever, and I even made a fish. You know where my mind is. No, no, the tree, the tree. I don't even think the tree's big enough to handle a grouse. The chickadees, they don't mind into it, but it's not going to hold too much. It's definitely not going to hold 7 geese a lane either. I'm also going to make probably a spam sandwich. A lot of eat. Don't eat till late. Can you guys even see the snow coming down? It's so fine right now. It was thicker. They reject your applications. That's too bad. Why would they reject your applications? Do you have a cover letter with your application? Let's focus on your presentation on your cover letter. That probably will help you. We're just here talking about nature and wildlife. There's a raven down in the swamp, guys. I don't think you can hear anything. It's chilly, yeah. It's chilly. It's not freezing like it was last night because your fingertips would get cold if you didn't have thick gloves on because it was damp. The highest I've seen the snow here is probably 5 feet, 5 or 6 feet. Just depends on where you go. One year we didn't even have any, but that was like probably 8 years ago. That hasn't happened since. What about you, Herbert? Do you get very much? Pour some hot chocolate here. Oh. Plenty hot. For how long in this chill, I don't know. You gotta stir. It's gonna be tasty. I even bought my early Christmas plates for my for my sandwich after. Cheers, guys. My little red cup. No tunnels to get around. You've got to snowshoe on top. And like one of my videos, I think it's been a couple winters, where I found a hole by a tree that had fallen across. You definitely don't want to find one of those, because when you go down to the ground and it's hard to get out. Wow. Yeah. When I was younger, I saw snow like that too, but it was where I was born, and it drifted there off of the bay. So what happened was, if you just left the drifts, you could slide right off of your roof of the house and you'd be on the snow right away. It would be just like going sliding on a mountain. To school every day. There was no such thing as canceling school. Hi, Henry. How are you? How are you faring in the snow? We're having a little bit now. It does it cooled off some on how heavy it was coming down, but as you can see, the trees have more than others. And it keeps on coming. It doesn't know when to quit. You guys can all hear me okay? Oh, my hours, they'll never get there. They've improved some, Ruby, but I don't think they'll ever get there. I mean, maybe through next year if I keep trying, but I don't do I don't have the long enough videos, I guess. I don't know. But this is nice just to come on and chat. I mean, I don't do a lot, but it's nice to catch up with everybody. Oh my. Yeah. Yeah. The thing is that was oops. I don't know why it's doing that. It doesn't want to flip. The thing that my brother used to do to me and trick me on was he would we were sharing snowshoes when we were young, and we were checking Dad's line, and he said, if you don't want to sink so far, step near the trees. The snow's not as deep. Of course it wasn't, because you can tell that here. The canopy of the tree stops the snow. So I listened to him, but after 2 trees, I stopped listening to him. It wasn't true. Hello, Owen. Hello, Randy. Snow again is going to keep me busy for a few days once it stops. What are you up to, Randy? I don't even see a button for that. See stars. We're all going to see stars. See, this snow, like it just from these few minutes being out in the under it, but it's very light. Max goes around so you can see some more. Just go into here and melt some snow off. Down on my fire. I'll tell you, it's even with dry wood, it can be a challenge when it's snowing to keep your fire going. This is why Everybody head over to Jim's. He'll show you how to make a fire. Regardless, I don't know if Jim's still here, but Jim specializes in making fire with firewood. Thank you, Henry. Yep, you can see it's adding up. Slippery. It's adding up over there. Okay, I cleaned this all out, yes, the other day. You seen on the video. Look at it. It's like I didn't do a thing. It's like I was snoozing. Oh, and look, I made a nice little snow bench there. So I'll be putting some candles and stuff on that. But you can see, it's like I didn't do a thing. Pretty lazy, eh? Look at that snow up there. Oh, that's cool, Owen. That's going to be up at your shelter probably. Does it snow in the higher elevation more, or does it matter there? Thank you. There's so much more to see here, but I don't get very far. But sometime I will for you guys. I wish that my reception was really good because I could walk you around. I'm going to, I don't know if Prua's still here. You still here, Prua? Yeah, Randy's always busy. I tend to just focus on the videos when I'm watching videos because I like to concentrate on them because in case I miss something. I mean, I can multitask, but maybe the older I get, I can't. I don't know if Prua's still here. Unless I'm gonna click on my, snowshoes for her because she doesn't ever see snow. So she might be here. I'm not gonna put my back straps on. You can feel it getting cooler every second because it's going to drop. It was -10, but it's going to drop to -21. And then it's going to stay cool in the day. So this means hopefully that the lakes will freeze, but the good thing is most of the lakes froze before the snow came, because the worst you can have is the snow freezing. I mean the lakes not freezing before the snow comes, because the snow ends up keeping water on the top and it ends up being dangerous. And then also, if it freezes and thaws, it makes the surface of the lake rough for doing any activities or ice fishing. Message retracted, okay. Yeah, that's the thing. I can't move or it won't focus. But if Prua is still there, well, she can watch this on the replay. I don't think I have these on right now. It would take this one out. I don't have my dad's old-fashioned snowshoes with the cowhide and that. They used to use the um, inner tubes for the straps and ash for the bows. They're a lot better than these modern style aluminum ones. That's all the new snow on the top. New snow. That's for Prua. Prua's in Vietnam, so they don't get the snow. I got someone I know that's over in Vietnam visiting right now. Anybody's people with experience know this. But if you're making snowshoe trails and you want them to last, don't make them singles. You got to make them at least double wide 4, because what happens is by the time the spring comes, or well, we call it spring, but it's still winter here. By the time February and that comes, you get a January, February, get a thaw a little bit, mild days. The sides of your trail will cave in if only one pass wide. So double them. Thanks, Ruby. You're a busy girl, I know, and you have beautiful views there. I'm getting down to those coals, guys. Look at that. Usually Connie's got the fire raging. Yeah, I was just making a trail that little down there and showing Prua the snowshoes because, like I say, she doesn't snow at all, and she was doing some great survival videos on her channel when I met her. And every now and then I like to send her a treat so she can get something while she's studying. Yeah, that's right, Randy. Got to do what you got to do. That's right. How much more you got left to do on your place? Okay, that's cool, Hank. Yeah, some people work 60-hour weeks, so it's amazing that they still can produce videos and stuff. Hats off to them. I don't know. Sometimes, well, when you're younger, you're like, how did I do all that? Like when you look back at everything you've done. I don't think anything's going to come to my tree or there when I'm talking. Oh, you're going to Texas for Christmas. That's a long, huh? Yeah. I don't worry about my pipes freezing. Mine are all winterized, foamed. Oh, that's a lot. I never did on-call jobs because I don't know, I'm not suited for it because I would always be thinking that I had to be there so I wouldn't relax while I was doing something else. I couldn't keep my mind off of it because I always like to be prompt for work, and I just didn't think I was suited for it. Yeah, I like the old leather strap shoes too because I mean, I got two pair of those snowshoes. These are the first ones that I had with the straps. They're different because they got the things here, but they have material for the back. But what I find is so bad about these, you end up replacing, the rivets on the side, or the straps will end up breaking, or these will not fit as good. But they're not that expensive. It's about $100 to if I were to get to where the natives make them, where in the eastern part they make them out of wood still and the old-fashioned way. I can get my dad's pair, but I didn't bring them on the plane and haven't had them shipped. Everybody else is ready for the holidays. I'm not really pursuing too much of it. I'm just gonna be spending some quiet time. See the snow coming on my tripod. Yeah, you must. Do you ever get to see the changes of season, Randy, at all? Like, how far do you have to travel to see anything different for snow? You do lots of amazing things, Owen. Like, I love how you put videos together. That's good, Hank. I love the wildlife you got there. I wish we had some apple trees right here where I am. It would take a long time for them to thrive. There's no real apple orchards. You have to, I think the first place that I've seen. Well, that's good. I'm glad that I'm glad you're going to get to see your daughter, Randy. That's really good. You have, you'll have to have a good trip. You deserve a break. Just letting you guys It's gonna let my butter melt. I'm gonna have a try to roast up some spam there and have a spam sandwich because I haven't had anything today. That's just me banging the pots and pans in the kitchen. Only 2 inches of snow. Oh, tornadoes, I don't fancy you on that. Really hot. Yeah, I wouldn't, tornadoes would scare me too. I mean, I've seen a lot of dust storms like spin up just randomly, more so here than we used to. You would never hear of the chance of a tornado in our country. But this year, there was at least 5 different alerts in different provinces, and we even had 2 here, which is amazing. But because I'm so far in the mountains, even though we're close to the north of Alaska, the earthquake, when it hits there, I don't feel it. But that's because I think the fault line isn't kind of like connected. If you go 2 hours from here to the south, you can feel the earthquake, and I felt one before from there. Those are spruce and pine. These ones here, are spruce that have the long leaves bowing down, and then this narrow one over there is pine, and those ones over there are poplar. And the poplar ones in the top, even now this time of year, the grouse like to go up and eat on those buds. The trees grow taller here than I'm used to. Usually they grow like 40 to 50 feet. Where I was from was a tall tree, but here they've known to go to 100, especially the fir. They're even more humongous. I can hear my pants. Okay? Last night I had made a seafood, well, it's not seafood. Let's say shrimp stir fry. And it was really good. The backyard wood is maple, and we don't have it here. So you're left with the poplar and the pine and the fir and the spruce. And they're all softwoods, except the poplars is more of a hardwood like an aspen. But the problem with them is you would have to, when you do burn it, you have to clean your chimney more because it creates it. That's why my wood is seasoned really dry. I emptied my stove the other day and took them out. So you got to watch what you're doing. But maple is the best, and there's lots of that in Canada, just not here in the north. And I don't know why that is. I had one from I had transplanted one from my mom that I brought with me here, and it was doing really well. But then uh, I think I nicked it, and then it just didn't adapt. Like the winter, it just didn't like it for some reason. It's like here, we don't have lobsters because they can't handle the ocean temperatures. They're all on the east coast, where this side's all crabs, Dungeness. They can't. It's strange how different territories are. I don't know what everyone else uses for firewood there. Beech, yeah, yeah, beech would be really good. I did cut one of those one time that was damaged and hollow, and even hollow it burnt well. I did have a danger tree I had to cut once. It was I don't know if anyone has those hemlocks, and I wish I hadn't cut it. I mean, it was totally hollow inside. If you saw the video of that hollow stump I showed you the other day, well, this tree was probably like three 24-foot logs into it. But when I cut it open after it was on the ground, it was full. I mean, full of thousands and thousands of ladybugs. They had they were in there, and I don't know why, and I don't know how they got that many. And so I just, as soon as it dropped, I didn't touch it anymore. I didn't slice it up. I didn't do anything. I felt so terrible because there was no indication. There was no holes in it. Otherwise, it would have eventually fell down, but I felt so bad. So I don't know, like they didn't all fly out, they didn't all take off, but I felt terrible. Yeah, yeah, it does burn fast. My stove is regulated. It's kind of like a fireplace. It has a button you want, and then it'll shut down. Of course, if people leave their stove shut down too long, then that's going to crease it too. You have to let it burn high at first to make sure your chimney's clear, but it does burn faster. Wow, that's pretty cool. The strange thing that I see here I find is I call them snow spiders. You ever see spiders on top of the snow? I'm doing a crispy sandwich by the sound of it. Oh, that's not bad. I thought it was a total loss, but it's just going to be perfect. That's cool. You hear that, guys? I thought my sandwich was going to be a total loss because I was talking, and I thought, oh no, it's black, but it isn't. It's just steaming. It's just perfect. I don't even know if you can see that. It's going to be good. I don't know. I don't know why. Like I didn't. And now that I'm talking about it again, that event, I never really followed through at that time on why they were in there. Or if I did, I've forgotten. So now I gotta research that again to see why there was so many in there. Yep, the heat is on here under there. Now I'm gonna have my sandwich on my Christmas plate. I got my bread in here. I haven't been eating a lot of bread lately. You can hear on the rooftop the snow. It's kind of like half like Haley wet, but not because it's so fine. That's the great thing about the snow hair. Often you'll get know that it's light powder. It's not that messy stuff. Very rarely will you get the stuff that's like freezing ice pellets and all that. You can hear it there. Hear it there on my sandwich. Oh yeah. My sandwich there. Now I'll attract some animals. Maybe the fox will come. Oh, by the way, guys, those tracks. Okay. Yeah, and the weird thing, well, it was late fall, so late in fall, like August, different climate where it was. There was still like, the leaves had changed and that. But that must have been why they were getting ready for winter, right? But I just couldn't believe I've never, I never saw that many ladybugs in my life and haven't since in one place. And I was thinking I'd hit the jackpot because ladybugs are good luck. Not the case. Sandwich tastes really good. I'd share with you that everyone's far away. You can see it's hitting there against the building. Whoopsie. Sorry, guys. Just snacking on my sandwich. It'll get dark here pretty soon. Thank you. Hopefully people don't hear all my smacking while I'm still here. Maybe something would come out if I was quiet. Tastes good. Well, thank you, Owen, for dropping by and supporting. And you have a wonderful, safe day tomorrow. And best wishes to you and your family. Thank you. I have to remember everybody has different times. Don't forget the like button, which I'm sure you've already done. People sit over there. I knew you did, How careless of me. I'm sorry. 12 a.m. Yeah, I'll be up at 12 a.m. tonight, but you'll be up going to work. I'm supposed to be sleeping, but the last few nights I've been waking up. Thank you. I lost my Prua. I haven't heard back from her. You too. Take care. Just having my little fish cookie. Tastes good. Nice way to finish off the daylight hours. Cookie time. Soon gonna heading off the trail. There isn't too much that isn't covered with white right now. Nothing but trees and white. I'm probably going to pack up since everybody's got a busy day and busy with their stuff. And I appreciate you all sticking around. Ruby, everybody, my regulars. You're awesome people. Thank you so much. I'll probably set up some more cameras for some outdoor videos. Funny thing is, there was a rabbit that went right in there. Have a good night, everybody. Have a good night, Randy. Catch y'all later. Thank you very much. Catch y'all later. Bye for now. Nature inspired over and out. Cheers.